In a twist that feels more like a scene from a political thriller than real life, one of TikTok's most beloved creators, Khaby, has found himself at the center of a swirling immigration controversy in the U.S. According to U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, the 25-year-old social media superstar was detained on June 6 at Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas and swiftly ordered to leave the country via what's officially known as a voluntary departure. That's right. Khaby, the deadpan comedy genius who racked up global fame without saying a single word, allegedly overstayed his visa and was asked to pack his bags and go home. But wait, this story doesn't end there. While ICE officials confirmed to NBC News that Lame overstayed the terms of his visa after entering the U.S. on April 30th, his management team is firing back hard, claiming the entire report is a fabrication. Shark's Celebrities MGMT, the agency that represents the Senegalese-born Italian TikToker, flat-out denied that their client was even in the U.S. this month, labeling the ICE report as, quote, fake news. The rise of a silent icon. Khaby, born Syringe Khaby, catapulted to fame by turning silence into an art form. In a digital world filled with influencers yelling into the void, Khaby did something different. He mocked the absurdity of overcomplicated life hacks with nothing but his expressive eyes, deadpan delivery, and signature hand gesture. It was comedy gold, and the world noticed. By 2022, he had become one of the most followed TikTok creators globally, amassing tens of millions of fans who couldn't get enough of his no-nonsense humor. Lame's influence has transcended borders, language, and even platforms, earning him sponsorship deals, red carpet invites, and a role as a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. So, to see him at the center of an immigration debacle? That's the kind of plot twist fans weren't expecting. The Met Gala glow-up. Adding another layer of intrigue, Lame's reported arrival in the U.S. on April 30th was allegedly followed by a glittering appearance at none other than the 2025 Met Gala. Yes, that Met Gala, the star-studded fashion-fueled extravaganza at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. With cameras flashing and social media buzzing, Lame rubbed shoulders with Hollywood's elite, influencers, fashion icons, and musicians. He was all over Instagram, TikTok, and fashion blogs, celebrated for his minimalist yet chic ensemble. And then, radio silence. Less than 5 weeks later, ICE officials say they detained him in Las Vegas and asked him to leave. Cue the collective internet gasp. ICE says, detained. But Team Lame calls BS. According to ICE, Lame overstayed his visa. A charge that's serious but not uncommon among international celebrities who frequently tour, perform, or attend events in the U.S. The agency noted that he was granted voluntary departure, a somewhat softer outcome than formal deportation, allowing him to leave without a legal stain on his record. But just as the headlines were beginning to catch fire, Lame's team slammed the brakes. In a sharply worded statement to NBC News, his management declared, Khaby did not visit the USA this month to begin with. The message? ICE must have gotten the wrong guy. Or the story's being spun for reasons unknown. Is this an administrative mix-up, a stunt, or is something more political at play? Enter Bo Loudon, the right-wing wildcard. Further muddying the waters is the emergence of conservative influencer Bo Loudon, who is now claiming credit for Khaby's supposed exit from the States. What happens next? As of now, there's no confirmed word from Khaby himself, and ICE has not publicly walked back its statement. Immigration experts say, voluntary departure generally means an individual has 60 days to leave. But if Lame's agency is telling the truth, there may not be a case to begin with. The internet remains divided. Some believe this is a case of mistaken identity or administrative bungling. Others see it as a high-profile example of immigration enforcement influenced by politics and social media pressure. Meanwhile, Khaby's digital empire continues to thrive. His TikToks are still racking up millions of views. His sponsorship deals remain intact. And fans across the globe are rallying behind him with a mix of confusion, sympathy, and good old-fashioned internet outrage. If this was meant to derail his momentum, it clearly hasn't. If anything, it's made the silent star louder than ever. Bottom line, Whether you think Khaby Lame was caught in a visa snafu, targeted by online political forces, or just another victim of the internet rumor mill, one thing is certain: he's still here, still posting, and still breaking the internet, silently. Stay tuned. This story may be far from over.